Alright, I'm documenting evidence. It looks like there's been some traffic here, so maybe David's actually been working on cleaning out my container. It looks like so. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So, in 15 days, his time is up, and I'm going to cut that lock. So maybe he's starting to take me more serious. I'm definitely not blowing smoke up anybody's, but I'm fucking serious. I ain't fucking playing around no more. I let him walk all over me, use and abuse me long enough. I'm not doing it anymore. He's been talking trash on me since 2019. He's been stabbing me in the back. He's been sabotaging me. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. So, I don't know where he's moving his stuff to. I don't really care. The place that he was going to move it to, they said, you can't bring anything moldy to my property. So he's obviously not going to take it there because I'm 100% sure that everything in that container is moldy. Okay, I can't say 100% sure, so I'm going to say 99% sure. So, anyways. Usually the first thing I do when I get home is check on the animals. But my mom... yeah, anyways, so I need to hook to this trailer. Hopefully it's the same size ball and I ain't got to switch the ball hitch. Take it up front. And I need to I need to take my other trailer over to John so he can use it. And then I can come back and check on the animals. I'm using this trailer to go get dirt so I can take dirt over to Cindy's and bring it here. So I can grow some food this summer. I got new help that will probably be showing up in July. I'm getting rid of my goats because they may not survive till July. Judas may end up killing all my animals. So, I don't know. We'll see. I think that hitch is too small. Let's see if I can pick it up by myself. It feels like something's in my boot. Something is in my boot. It's my key. Oh, this is the pocket with the hole in it. That is freaky. That my key fell in my boot. Oh, it went down my pant leg and went in my boot. That's why. Okay. I was like, how did it get in my boot? That's how. I thought there was a wasp nest in here. It probably was. Oh, wow. Okay, that's super light. I can handle that. I can do most things around here all by myself. In fact, I have been doing most things around here by myself. So why the frick do I need a lazy moocher, a parasitic narcissist mooching off of me and bringing me down? A lot of my people have been trying to tell me I need to get rid of him. And I felt sorry for him. you know? I didn't want to throw him out on the streets like his family did, because I know he's practically worthless. He's not going to be able to survive in society because he pretty much doesn't want to. He's got the capabilities. He's probably more capable than me. And people tell me I give him too much credit, and maybe I do. Maybe he is just fucked up. Maybe he's got mental problems. Maybe he'll never amount to nothing. I do know, wow, this is super light. I do know that if I keep being a crutch, he definitely won't. But it doesn't matter. He'll just go find somebody else to mooch off of. And to be honest, he's been looking. He's been looking since 2018 so far that I know. You know, he hasn't been loyal to me. He acts. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He acts like he has, but he hasn't. He's been stabbing me in the back since 2019. He tried to move in with. Oh, that fits. He tried to bail out on me and move in with Bill and Shirley. That, I think that's still too small. Back in 2018, he tried to basically replace Jerry Diamond, and that's why he stabbed Jerry Diamond in the back, because he was basically trying to take his place. And Jerry can't stand him. But Jerry's not much better. Or not much worse. I'm not sure which one I would call it. Booyah! T-post pounder. So that fits perfecto mundo. These chains aren't worth a crap. But we don't ever use this trailer. Hardly ever. Like I said, it's my mom's trailer. Oh, I gotta move these T-posts. My other pickup truck's still in the shop. So that's the only reason why I need to use this trailer to haul dirt. But, so I'm gonna go get dirt today. And, yeah, like I said, my other truck's in the shop, so. And it'll probably be there for another month. Because this guy is slow. He had my truck since, I don't know, December, January, something like that. Maybe longer. And he took him forever to even get it in the shop to find out that what it needed. And then he couldn't find the parts. Luckily, I had these junk trucks laying around. Burn, burn. And luckily, one was four-wheel drive. That one's two-wheel drive. The other one's four-wheel drive. And luckily, I only paid $500 for it. So the front axle alone is probably going to cost me a couple $100 if I bought it. So let's pull this forward and we'll check on the animals. I'm going to go ahead and check on the animals. It's supposed to rain here in a little bit. So check these tires. Might need a little bit of air, but I'm just going to take it to the front and drop it temporarily. Oh yes, probably get that brick. No, it's light. Well, get the brick anyways. No, I don't need it. It's light. So, yeah, it's supposed to rain here in a little bit, and then it'll let up. So I can go haul dirt while it's raining. So I got to take another trailer over to my friend John's, mechanic friend, and then come back and get that trailer and go get dirt for Cindy and myself. My mom should be coming down next week. I got a girl who's going to take Trig and the weather. My goat trader guy is going to come pick up the Kiko's Monday. Kiko Spanish goats. So I don't got to worry about Judas killing any more of them. Like I said, I had 2 come up missing. I don't know what happened to them. Could be coyotes. It could be anything. Could have been the neighbor for all I know. But I just don't trust David Ray, my Judas friend, my betrayal friend, anymore. I just don't trust him. Like I say, he's been stabbing me in the back for the last 3-4 years. He's been sabotaging me. At first, I thought maybe he had some kind of multiple personality disorder. Because I was seeing things, really weird shit going on, and I couldn't put my finger on it, you know? And David would just kind of like be, oh, you know, it's raccoons or some shit, you know, I don't know. And he always had a really good excuse for whatever it was. And it was odd, you know? I mean, obviously it was lies. I used to think David would just exaggerate the truth. I didn't really think he was a liar, but apparently he is. I used to, yeah, see, I knew this would not get done while I was gone. He doesn't care. So he tells everybody in the community he does all these things. He tells everybody in the community he's trying to fulfill my unrealistic expectations. Does this look like an unrealistic expectation for him to fix this? It's 1 T-post that needs to be put in the ground. Maybe 2, right? How is that unrealistic? You know? But like I said, I'm selling my Kikos back to the guy that I bought them from. The guy that David said ripped me off. He's going to basically pay me back for the money that I spent. I probably won't make any money, even though I have 2 extra goats. But I'd rather just break even. If it gives me more money, great. I'm not going to turn it down. But I'd rather just break even rather than have them die while I'm on the road. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just checking on you guys. Making sure everybody's okay. Oh, holy shit. He actually moved the cage. He never has done that in the past. He probably only did that because my mom was here. Ooh! Run into me. Come here. She's getting big. Come here. Oh, yeah. Got her. Looks like a girl. I need to get some iodine. You're supposed to put iodine on their umbilical cords to help them live. What the heck? Why is this turned over? Oh, that could be why. Yeah, mold is not good for goats. I didn't know that till recently. I didn't know a lot of things till recently. Judas has been neglecting and has been neglectful all these years, misinforming me and also giving me lack of information on goat health. Basically, he only does what he wants to do, and therefore will only inform me of the things that he's willing to do because he doesn't want. I'm missing a goat. Where is he? I should have 1, 2. Well, I'm missing 2 goats. Trigger's gone. Okay, I couldn't catch him, so he's probably okay. He's like, get off my woman. Come here, let me check your eyes. If I can catch you. So I'm missing 1 goat. 2 goats. 2 Nigerian males. I have to go back and look at my pictures, but I'm 90% sure that I had another male. There was this guy, that guy, and another male about the same age. Maybe not. I don't know. I have to go back and look at my pictures. But I could have swore I had 5 males and 5 females. 1, 2. 1, so that's 2. 1's missing. Trigger's missing. And then 1 died. That's 5. So I'm missing a male. Oh, unless I was counting the weather as a male. Maybe that's what it was. So maybe I'm not missing any except for Trigger. The goats are getting horny. That's the 2nd or 3rd goat I saw with their pee-pee out this morning since I've been here, and I've only been here 5 minutes. Anyways, I'd like to keep this Kiko here. Red. I mean, I'd like to keep all of them, but I'm afraid David's going to kill him. So I got to let him go. That one's got a tick on its butt. It's interesting how they poop little pellets. There's plenty of grass in here. I like how they jump sideways and stuff. Alright, I gotta get those trailers moved. So, I'm only missing 1 goat that I can think of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time I come home, it's something. I'm either got sick goats or missing goats. There's Callie. Oh yeah, Callie. How's your neck? She's doing better, but she's still puffy and bleeding. I'll give you some medicine later. If I get back just before noon. Maybe I'll run her up to the vet and get her another shot. But she is doing better. I'm just not here enough to give her the medication, the oral medication. And it has to be refrigerated. And we don't have refrigeration here, but when these two new girls get here, they're going to be more attentive to the animals. I just hope they don't pussify them like Sarah did. That was my problem with Sarah. Well, it wasn't my only problem, but it was one of my biggest problems. She too didn't really do much work around here. She did what she wanted to do, but she didn't really do what needed to be done, if that makes sense. Same thing with David. She figured, David can fuck off, so can I. And that's pretty much what she did. So, prune this for upwards growth. It's not quite in the way, but it's kind of in the way. But prune it for upward growth, and hopefully it'll do such. Meow, 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 meow. Callie. Yeah, I gotta put medicine on her. I need to tell my mom about that too, so she can do it when she's here. Anyway, I don't know if David's feeding the chickens or the cats anymore. He bought one bag of cat food last month, and I don't think he's bought another bag. They look like they're starving. So I may be forced to feed them. I was trying to force him to feed them, but it doesn't look like he's doing it. Oh, well, let's go check the cat house real quick and see if David did feed them. I mean, Judas. Judas. Because that's what he is. People say he's a parasite, a leech, a bum, a narcissist. People have been telling me I need to get rid of him for some time now. I didn't want to throw him out on the streets. D-Trick tried to get me to throw him out on the streets. You know, the Trick saw how he was, but the Trick, he wasn't much better or worse. Just like Jerry Diamond. All three of them are parasitic narcissists, probably. And, you know, my ex-girlfriend, Kim, she might have actually resented the fact that I was catering to this parasitic narcissist, and maybe that's why we had problems. So maybe that was my fault that we had problems and we broke up, because I couldn't see through Judas's fake facade. Maybe she saw through it, but I couldn't see through it. But she had her own set of issues, and we really didn't get along. And I don't know that me seeing through his issues would have salvaged our relationship. It may have prolonged it, but I don't think it would have salvaged it. Okay, it looks like he is actually still feeding them. I don't know how much, but I got extra food here, so I'll give him an extra scoop. He don't need to know. He don't need to know. you go, Shiner. Give you guys some extra food. It saves me some money. I've been buying all the feed for 7 years now. He hasn't hardly contributed jack crap. So it's about time he contributes something. Alright, I'm gonna. She's not gonna like this. But I gotta spray her. This is the stuff they gave me for the goat's eyes. Come here, Kelly. I know. Hold still. Alright, now you can eat. This is what I got for the pink eye. So if your goats have pink eye, this is one of the things you want to use in their eyes. It's also good for any other kind of wounds. So I got a whole bunch of that. Well, not a whole bunch, but enough to last a while. So I gotta clean this cat house up. There's Leo. Let's check on the eggs real quick since I'm here. Ow. Thistles have thistles. But anyways. Yeah, I'm basically just getting rid of all my animals. I might maybe keep the chickens around for a little while longer. Yiska says she wants her chicken coop. I don't think it's ready yet. Sophie wants me to keep them, but you know, I'm worried about their health. That being said, I mean, I like Yiska, but I don't know that they'll stay alive at her place either. She's very ambitious like me, but she's I don't know what the right word is. It's like she doesn't I think she tries to be a little too aggressive when it comes to certain things like being productive, but she doesn't do the safeguards that you need in order to not fail. And I kind of do the same thing, but with her it's a little different. You know, it's like she went out and bought 200 chickens and put them in a little chicken tractor and expected the kids to take care of them, and they didn't, and they pretty much all died. And then she blamed the kids, and yeah, it was partly the kids' fault, but you know, she bought too many chickens for the small space that they were in, so it's partly her fault. She set herself up to fail. Her chicken coop isn't ideal, and so I don't want her to take the chickens yet because I'm afraid they're going to get killed. But part of that's not her fault either. It's her boyfriend's fault because he wants to do it one way, she wants to do it another way, and he calls the shots because he's the man of the house, if you will. So even though I agree with her, I have to pretty much respect him. And because, again, he's pretty much the man of the house. And he wants it done a certain way. So it needs to be done a certain way. Pretty much. Now, again, like I said, I agree with her. So I think he should be on board with what she's thinking. but he's calling the shots. There's no eggs in here. What do you got here? You got a new egg. These are new eggs. That's an old egg. Where'd the eggs go? Did something get in here and eat them all? Or did they hatch? The nesting isn't wet, so it doesn't look like they ate them. And I'm not seeing any baby chickens. It's not like they all hatched. Maybe David threw them all out. But they weren't all that old. I have to go back and look at my videos to see how old they were. That's going because I'm getting rid of David. That's his. So it's got to go too. If he leaves it behind, he forfeits it because once he leaves, I'm not going to allow him back on the property. Oh, that had cherries on it. I shouldn't have cut that one. Oh, well. So, strange. I'll label those eggs later. Yeah, it's not like he labeled any of the new eggs. He just got rid of the old ones. I don't know why. Why did I come over here? Oh, yeah. This is where my dirt's going to go when I bring it back. So, I made the mistake of trying to grow my watermelons down here on the ground, and they got choked out. So what I'm going to do this time is plant them in these lick tubs so I can walk on all these weeds and squish them all down. And they won't be growing in my fresh dirt. And if they are, I can pluck them. So, and this will be my compost water here, and then I have my regular water here. All right. So, I'm going to get to trailer hauling. What the heck? All right, I'm going to get to trailer hauling and get some dirt, and I'll do more farm updates later. Oh, I know why David's been leaving the gate open, so the goats will jump on my topper and destroy them. I don't know why he's been leaving the gate open. I've been coming home to the gate being open. My mom even noticed the gate being open when I specifically have been telling people for since we had the chickens, keep the gate closed. This is their safe haven, so predators don't come in there and kill them and eat them. They can jump in there and be safe, or be safer, you know. And up until recently, Judas has left the gate closed. But recently, he's been leaving it open. It's like he's subtly sabotaging me in different ways. You know, different ways that he can pretend that, oh, he didn't know, or oops, that was an accident, or whatever. Like, I didn't do it. It's like he's plotting to do things against me, and I got to stay on my toes. And that's another reason why I'm videotaping everything, so I can document everything that's going on. Like those suspicious bicycle tracks. He's been saying, oh, people are coming onto the land. And so basically it's like he's trying to make people think that he's needed. You know, kind of like the New World Order does. You create a problem so you can advocate a solution for the problem. which puts more money and power into your hands. Back in the day when I was poly, I was watching this TV show called Big Love. I never finished it, but in the end, towards the end, I never actually watched the last season, but towards the end, Bill, I think his name was, the main character of the show, had bought into a casino and was doing like this casino adventure with these Native Americans, I believe, if I remember correctly. Well, this woman started basically a campaign against them and had picketers and rioters outside of the casinos. And but she was doing it under a different name, a different organization. And then apparently she was also like a congresswoman or something, some kind of political figure, which makes total sense because that's what political figures do. So anyways, so she was funding or running or supporting another organization that she had picket and riot the casino so that they would hire her to come in and save the day. Well, the government basically does that all the time. And I think David Ray or Judas is doing something similar. I can't get this freaking thing off. Oh, I got a hammer in my big truck. Let me go get it. I think he's basically doing the same thing. It's like he's sabotaging me in these different areas and then trying to make it look like, oh, you need me because I got your back. When really he's the one creating the problems. Then he goes around telling other people that he could save me money if I just listen to him. You know, it's like, oh, Kano spent $1,700 on goats that I could have got him for $600, which is a lie. And then he's going around telling people that other people tried to warn me not to buy these goats from this guy, when that's a lie. I'm still trying to figure out who these other people are. Supposedly there's 3 of them. And little does he know that I found out about this goat trader guy through one of our associates. So basically, in stabbing me in the back and stabbing my goat trader in the back, he's also stabbing this other guy in the back, and he doesn't even realize it. Which is funny and fucked up at the same time, because he's cutting his own throat, basically. And he doesn't even know it. Somebody's been over here a lot lately, too. Interesting. I need to relocate these gates before David steals them, because those are mine, and I need those. I don't know if he'll actually steal them, but I don't trust him anymore. So, anyway, I should have brought that brick up. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go to the bathroom and take this trailer over to John's. And I gotta put these ramps in there so he can use them. He's hauling a vehicle off today or next weekend, I'm not sure. And so he needs it. And then yeah, all right, bye.
Spent 5 years in prison for failing to pay child support for the defendant, Ms. Sears' son, Dylan.
That's right.
Now, and what are you feeling in this moment?
I feel like I have never, ever deserved disrespect. I was not the woman that showed up at your doorstep every 2 months. You're going to be my baby's daddy. I have never disrespected you. I
You
let
didn't have
you
to.
be and live your
Prosecutor did.
life and live your selfish life you have lived for the last 20 years.
Ran 2 tests. The results are as follows. In the case of Manser versus Sear, as it pertains to 20-year-old Dylan Sear, Mr. Manser, you are not
Oh, God.
his father.
Oh, man. 5 years in prison. Oh, my God. She should be convicted of some crime.
No, I should not. I did
That
Mr.
is
Manser,
fraud.
Mr. Manser,
That is fraud.
I know you're upset. Do you want to find out who your father is?
Of course.
Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is.
Yes, I talk to him still.
Listen,
Get away from my son.
he apologized.
And under another breath, he's calling me a liar.
You cannot stand there and really suggest that you cannot comprehend why this man would not have any type of ill feeling, frustration, or regret as it relates to anything involving you. 5 years in prison. And then I say, do you know who your son's father is? And you say, yes, I'm still in touch with him. That is a really huge pill to swallow.
Interesting. I don't know what this is, but it looks like maybe David's been using my trailer because I just noticed this on the trailer. It wasn't there last week. So maybe David used my trailer to haul his stuff, which is fine. I just hope he wasn't using my truck. Rubber band. Things that could have been in his container, or my container. I gotta stop calling it his container because it's not his, it's mine. He's just been using it for free, and he disrespects me and my equipment. So anyways, I'm just documenting evidence. I'm gonna have to check my mileage because, let's see. Did I get fuel? No. So my mileage is 317,588. It doesn't look like anybody used my truck. But what could have happened was he could have disconnected it, used it with somebody else's truck, and then reconnected it to make it look like he didn't use it. Which, that's fine. You know, as long as he doesn't keep trying to claim my trailer as his, just because he put $100 into it because he used it. There's a screw I gotta replace. Let me walk down and get my repair kit real quick. Since I seen it, I better go do something about it. Get my water. Because I'm thirsty. Ah! Come on, Leo. He loves attention. Are you starving for affection? I'm gonna take a walk over here real quick. Yeah, as long as he gets his stuff out of here by his timeline, I don't care. Or I should say my timeline. His deadline, my timeline. So the blackberries look fairly healthy. Apparently David planted them incorrectly, and that's the reason why they taste like crap. But see, these are some healthy stocks. If he just kept it weeded, I think they would have been fine. But he didn't weed this. He just let it go feral, just like he hasn't really been weeding it now either. I'm not going to weed it either. So this pigsty has got to be cleaned up. I'm sick and tired of his filth everywhere. Yeah, he makes a big deal about the strawberries. Well, there was only one strawberry plant. I bet it's not even alive anymore. Only one ginkgo tree survived. Besides the one that's in the ground, so 2 ginkgo trees. The rest are pretty much dead. So it looks like the strawberry plant died too. That's why he hasn't been sending us strawberry plant updates. He only had one left, but he took pictures of it as if there was like a multitude of strawberries when there wasn't. So these are his potatoes or tomatoes, one of the two. So this is the extent of his massive gardening that he's doing. He's like trying to obtain my unrealistic expectations. It's like, whatever, dude. And really, he's only planting his own food. It's not like he's going to sell any of this. And it's not like he's going to contribute into the money that he makes off of it to the community, meaning me, and helping me pay the bills. I haven't seen any money in 7 years. I take that back. When he grew the sweet potatoes at Bill's, I did take some of them to Oklahoma when I was in the oil field and sold them when I was in the oil field. Some. I didn't make a lot of money off of them, but that's probably the most money that David has contributed to this land since we've been here. He claims that he buys things for the property, but he doesn't. I'd like to see where and what the hell he's talking about, because he hasn't bought anything for this property that I can recall. I buy everything. He did buy cat food last month, but that's about it. I think he has bought 1 bag of cat food in the past, maybe 2. But I mean, we're talking 7 years we've been here. I've been paying for everything. And the first 5 years, he was here, not here on this property, but here in this county. I had him on a salary, giving him 10% of my income. Now he's going around telling people, oh, that was just a tithe. I had no obligations tied to that. And that's a half-truth. It was a tithe, but there was obligations attached to it. Basically, that was my way of helping him get on his feet. But his obligation was to me and this property. But instead, he went around and was helping everybody else with my equipment and my money and not helping me. And that boiled my blood. And that's why I cut him off in 2018. I was like, fuck it, you know. You're not helping me. You're only helping other people and yourself, which helping yourself is fine as long as you're helping me. But no, he was inadvertently stabbing me in the back by using my money and my equipment to help everyone else instead of me. That's a big ass slap in the face, if you ask me. So I cut him off. Took my pickup truck away from him, took the money away from him. Basically took everything away from him. I quit paying him. And then I don't know. I felt sorry for him, I guess. And so I bought him that truck over there, that black truck. What else do I need? Oh, pliers. Or, not pliers. I need, like a pair of dikes. Needle nose might work. This is my old tool bag that I used to keep in the big truck when I was doing tankers. Wire cutters, that's what I'm looking for. They got that narrow teeth grabbing setup. But anyways, so yeah, I think it was 2018, 2019, I went out and bought this truck. Paid $650 for it, I think. Ow, ow! First thing David did whenever we got the truck titled and legal to roll, of course I paid for all of that, he started making a shopping list or a repair list for me. Things that I needed to fix on the truck. I was like, no, hell no. This is your responsibility. The repair list was like a couple $1,000. I was like, you gotta be smoking some shit if you think I'm gonna basically rebuild this truck for you. So I bought that truck so that he could be productive. And for a little while he was. Not very long, but for a little while he was. Well, at least productive for me, but again, that went by the wayside pretty quick because he's a taker. You know, it's like Bill told me the other day, I don't know, a week or two ago. He said there's two types of people in this world. There's givers and there's takers. And I was like, yeah, I need to learn to be more of a taker because I'm too much of a giver. And he goes, no, you just need to learn not to be too much of a giver. Because it doesn't help you and it doesn't help the other person. The weird thing is Bill's catering to him the same way I did. And it's like, I thought you said, it's like, wait a minute, you're contradicting yourself. So I'm not sure what Bill's motivation is, because he told me that he does not envy my situation here. You know, he complains about David just as much as I do. He just ain't making videos on it. But, you know, it's like, I offered to... Oh, shit, you scared me.
Am I that bad looking?
Well, it is Friday the 13th. I'm kidding. So I made an offer to Bill to come over here and help me and I'd cut him in, right? And I told him, I says, since Judas respects you, of course he doesn't know I call him Judas, but I was like, since he seems to respect you more than he respects me, maybe you can motivate him to get some work done around here. And he goes, shoot, I couldn't get him to get any work done when he was in my greenhouse. What do you think I can get him to work over there? You know, and he complains because he hired David to be in his greenhouse for one winter, the winter of 2017. David was there for 2 years. He basically abandoned me at that point. He was there for 2 years. It took him 1.5 years to get him to move out of his greenhouse and move back over here. He didn't really want him. And you think he doesn't want him now, but his actions ain't matching his words. So I don't know. But anyways, and apparently I'm more psychic than Judas claims, because I'm 36,000 pounds on these trailer tires. It's a good thing I brought in this gravel last weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I have to slide it back to the 20th hole in order to be legal, but I can't get it in and out of the driveway if I'm legal. So I slid it all the way forwards when I stopped in Nevada, so that I could get it in the driveway. So I'm like 36,000 on the trailer, which ain't that bad. It's only 2,000 pounds over axle. But if I didn't have this fresh gravel, I could have maybe got stuck. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. So it's a good thing I got the gravel. I'm a little psychic. I'm just not psychic enough. So, but I don't really believe in all that psychic stuff too much. I think we're all intuitive to a degree. And most of the people who claim to be psychic probably aren't. So I take everything with a grain of salt. And I gotta learn not to trust people too much. All right, we're gonna fix this and we're gonna get rolling. All right, bye.